How's it, guys? This is Cold Blooded. I'm coming with my very third ever Dota commentary. But under the weather at the moment. I don't know if I'm sick or not, but it's stinking hot where I am at the moment. Very overcast and sweaty and muggy. This is an AP, which I presume is a redraft of the picks and bans phases that happened in a previous game. The game is between DTS and DP. DP, I believe, is the replacement of the old loss. Let me just turn on my health bars again so you guys can actually see what's happening. I believe this is a game which, it's a repick AP. Draft's being done in the CM. Someone drops out or needs to restart the PC, and so the same picks are being done again. So I can't analyze bans here. And like I was saying, it's versus DTS versus DP, which is the DP was the old last. And let me just quickly run through the teams. On the Sentinel time, we have DTS. We have DTSG on Medusa. We have Dread on Veno. Very big fan of Dread. Very big fan of his Veno. We have Light. On Puck. Light's Puck is pretty epic as well. We have... Sorry, I'm going to just unpause this game because one of them obviously hasn't chosen the hero yet. Here we go. There we go. We have A on Pugner. We have... And looks like a pretty solid team. Let's just discuss the synergy quite quickly. We have a very good pushing lineup here. Puck being able to clear creep waves quite easily. Veno as well, obviously, with his wards. And Pugner laying down, obviously, his Nether Blast, his one-man pushing machine. We have our heavy carry going on Medusa here. CM, I presume, is just for the aura. It'll allow all four of these heroes to spam their spells. Medusa to spam, Mystic Snake, Puck to spam pretty much all of his spells. Veno to spam his wards, and Pugner to spam the blast. Really get us some kills. I'm expecting to see Puck solo the long lane top. I'm expecting to see a tri-lane bot between Veno and Medusa, and I'm expecting to see the Pugner solo mid. I like the synergy of the team. I can see there's a good AoE initiation here by Puck. Lots of high DPS AoE damage being put out by both the Crystal Maiden, the Pugner, the Veno, and by Puck. It's almost, it's not the infamous, one carry for support. Veno is probably going to try and carry along with Medusa's in terms of DPS output, with Puck and Pugner picking up mix and blink daggers on the Puck for sort of support initiation. But on the whole, it's a very nice team here. Veno can really adapt to many roles in a game, adapt to many situations. And so this team could go many ways, but obviously we're just going to see a heavy rice carry going on by Medusa. On the Sentinel team, we have Sony on the Alchemist. We have Baby Knight on the SF. Really looking forward to that. We see he's picked up. How much gold does Baby Knight still have here? Baby Knight still got 194 gold. He's probably saving up for his bottle. He's got 1 sub of agility, 3 ironwood branches. He's probably keeping that extra 194 gold for his bottle, an early bottle. We've got Windrunner being played by Bandit. Nino playing a Chen. Very interesting pick here of the Jakiro. I really like that here. I'll tell you a bit about now why. And obviously the Alchemist. So we're going to see 2 heavy carries here. Compared to the one very heavy carry on the Sentinel team. We're going to see Baby Knight probably going to reach late game, obviously earlier than this Alchemist. We're going to see Baby Knight being one of the heavy carries, expecting Baby Knight solo mid. We're going to see a dark, maybe a Dazzle in a tri-lane with Chen and the Jakiro, and we're going to probably see a Windrunner solo lane, or Windrunner, Alchemist might solo lane, we see Windrunner in the tri-lane. Could be one of those two. I also really enjoyed this lineup as well. There's a lot of synergy here. Also, great pushing power here, along with SFs being able to, clear raises, walk down mid lane. If you need to pick up a Rax quite quickly, you can just clear creep waves and keep your creeps just walking straight into their base. Obviously, the acid spray of Alchemist, infamous for pushing, infamous for getting his farm and harassing in lane. Jakiro, one of the best in lane harassers in the game. If he picks up an early bottle, picks up an early, sort of regen items, he's picking up the wards here. But he can roam quite effectively. He's got a very high DPS. Spells early game, got a good, AoE stun, AoE sort of disable. And his fire breath thing, which makes his heads look pretty cool. One of his heads, go into flames. That can really take down towers late game as well. Windrunner not the best at pushing, but with her power shot and with her ulti, she really can take down towers. But also very effective in terms of disable, roaming. Very useful in team tights. Being able to shackle shot 2 heroes in one go. It's a very nice pick here, and will synergize quite well with the AoE disable of Jakiro, AoE disable of the Lyria. And also then the Chen is just, Chen gets some creeps in bird pushing. So we're going to see a lot, heavy pushing probably going on here by both teams. So really we're going to need to see a lot of teamwork if any of these are going to be, if this is going to be an effective game for both sides. We're going to need to see them working together, because no one's got really a very beefy hero apart from Alchemist over here. There are not many very beefy heroes in the game. Yes, Medusa does get beefy, but only really late game. And so the teams are going to have to work together to pull off anything impressive. That being said, I'm going to unpause the game, and we can, go into let's look at the laning phase and see what's going on. We're going to see Crystal Maiden warding for the Sentinel team here. As I said earlier, Space Ranger. I'm not actually sure who that player is, and if he's just a new player joining DP. But we'll see what points out here. Pinging going off by things, so we're going to ping off going by the observers, which is really annoying. But we're going to see 4 coming bot here. We're going to see the Chen going to bush, and we're going to see 4 trying to obviously pull off an early blood attempt here. First blood attempt. We see Veno scouting with their crow. Veno getting a few hits down here, and here we go. We can see an early initiation here. Ultimate's going in. He's charging up his stun. Yes, he's charging up his stun. He's charging up his stun. And we see Fraps lagging. Stun going off onto the Crystal Maiden. The Courier still going off. We see good play is DTS Light, and the Puck picks up the first kill, but Baby Knight returns with the second kill. Will Light pick up a second kill? Light picks up a double kill as first blood. Good shackle shot there, saving, shackle shotting the Medusa here, saving Baby Knight. Well, Baby Knight probably had enough HP, but very poor, very poor going roaming into the jungle there. Ignored Puck completely, went for that first blood. Puck just stood on the side, giving a few whacks, allowing Light to pick up first blood. That's going to allow them to get an early crow, maybe get an early bottle for Puck, probably an early bottle for Puck. Giving Puck 624 gold. That's going to be turned into an early bottle for him. That's going to make his laning phase a lot easier, and really make a big difference to them. We did see Baby Knight picking up a kill as well, but he's only got 318 gold now, and so that'll also sort of help him in some way to pick up his early bottle. Crystal Maiden picking up a haste rune over here. Really scouting with this crow here. This is a great play. I'm really enjoying this. Scouting with Space Ranger, I think, controlling that crow, or the vulture in this case, and scouting quite heavily. We see Pugna being very aggressive, very aggressive in the mid lane here, forcing Baby Knight right back. Obviously, the presence of the Crystal Maiden forcing me back well, but we see Pugna standing just in front of the waves here. It wasn't too ready. Missing Nevermore. Good dodge by Baby Knight there. And we see Medusa free farming bot with Veno assisting, and just her early game harassment on the Windrunner. We're going to see a lot of harassment here. Baby Knight picking up a second solve. He's going to have to solve himself up here. Being chased here by Pugna. Will Pugna? No, Pugna does not get a blast in to cancel that solve. So that was a good play here. We have Crystal Maiden on this. Crystal Maiden and Veno going to be harassing this Windrunner out of the lane, giving this Medusa free farm, essentially. And Puck did not pick up her bottle first item. She rather chose to go boots. Could have been a safer option, but she's going to get harassed down here in this lane, and this is why I think when we see Chen going in, Great phase shift just in time there. Not phase shift, sorry. Orbing out there by Puck. Just at the right time. Obviously picked up one level of phase shift and one level of orb just to make it out of that team battle. We see an initial ward being placed over here by DTS, which indicates that they're going to be try to be quite aggressive in this lane over here. See Crystal Maiden coming in. Crystal Maiden is going to get off level 1 only, so he's only going to get an ice frost off here, and I have a suspect that Bandit's going to go down. Bandit go down to Dread, and we see heavy pushing going on the top here. This is what I talked about in terms of team in terms of team battles here. We see this lane is going to be very effective in terms of pushing. Chen with his creeps, Alchemist with his spray, and really just Jakiro hitting things down with his fire breath and his I don't know, flaming head thing. It makes it really effective. Puck here is being put under so much harassment that she's really going to struggle to get any farm, and we already see the first tower going down to Scourge in 2 minutes. Crystal Maiden getting up some farm here on the creeps. Though she's on such low HP at the moment, the creep's giving her much more hassle than she's actually worth. In terms of mid lane here, we see, I think, nope, only Baby Knight has picked up his bottle early in this game. He's got a haste rune on it, so that that's good survivability for him. He could try and go kill this Pugna, though that is not exactly what he wants to do early game. He doesn't need to risk that. Just keep his farm going, farming up his items, and he should be, he's going to out DPS this Pugna. Good dodge there by Baby Knight, and yeah, he'll be able to out DPS that Pugna at any time in the game. See creep building going on in the bot here by Venno. Wards being picked up by Baby Knight. I can promise you he did not buy those wards. He's got his boots as well, but he didn't buy those wards. Someone else bought them, and he's just going to go plant them. Maybe probably give himself some more protection mid. Given that the fact that top tower has already gone down, he's going to likely incur some harassment, likely incur some sort of gangs from the Chen, from the Chen, or from the Alchemist, or from the Jakiro. Alchemist is probably going to continue to farm that lane chop. We can see Jakiro and Chen running around the map, trying to do some sort of ganging. An Invis rune being picked up here by the Windrunner. And I think this Tri-Lane's realized that, and now saying, well, knowing she can't really initiate on them in any way, they're going to go try and push this lane a bit further. Top lane, however, for the Scourge is being heavily pushed here. This is what I'm talking about in terms of team play. 3-man thing here. This tri-lane from Scourge is being much more effective. Not in terms of getting farm, but in terms of pushing this tower like they should be doing. And that's really what you want from this. As I said, these sort of lineups. We want the Scourge to be sort of pushing the lanes here. Because if you push these lanes, what you're going to allow you to do is you can allow Baby Knight to farm up mid here. Even if Windrunner isn't able to, get up that much farm, it doesn't matter because, and here we go, we see that's exactly what you want. We see Sony picking up a tower kill. You want to give that to your Alchemist. He's level 4 now, but I'm sure he's got a lot of farm. And we see Windrunner being harassed here. We're seeing Jakiro TPing in to try and support, but the tower goes down. Tower kill went to the Medusa. That's exactly what you want as well. So both carries on both teams picking up towers, but the tri-lane for Scourge has definitely been more effective. And we see the wards being placed here by Nevermore are in fact, actually no, that ward wasn't placed, it was placed by DTS. But Nevermore definitely has wards, and he's going to be aware of, as we saw over there, Chen roaming into the bush. And, aware of all the gangs that are going down here. Pugna trying to creep pull here? What is he doing attacking those creeps?